Hello, friends. My name is Jennifer Neesid, and I am one of the health and fitness coaches that is part of this great team, Insaniacs. And I've been asked today to share a little bit about what's on my heart and what a little bit about what this coaching experience and what this coaching opportunity has meant to me. So I'm going to try to speak very openly and honestly from my heart, and just share a little bit about with you my own coaching story. So I have been a coach for just about a year. In the end of March, it'll be 1 year. And like many people that make up this team, I came to Beachbody Coaching, Team Beachbody Coaching, through exposure to their programs first. So for myself, like many of you, their program filled a need for me. I am a wife and a mom of 4 beautiful kiddos. I am a runner, I'm a physical therapist, and I work part-time, taking care of my family and my kids the rest of the time. And I had set some goals to first run a half marathon and then a marathon after my kids got old enough and I had time to train. And I kept getting injured, largely because I was trying to fit it all in, right? Like we all are trying to do. And I knew the things I needed to do as a physical therapist, but I didn't have time to go to a yoga studio or make it to the gym. So I would log my miles and hope that was good enough. And for about 3 years in a row, I got injured in the moments up, after spending months preparing for a race, and was not able to complete the race that I trained for, or not able to complete it well. So it was actually through a friend who introduced me to PIO and said, you know what, Jen, I think this is what you need to help you stay healthy. And so I purchased the program, just the program by itself. And I never intended to do the whole program. My intention was I just wanted something to supplement my running, right? So the program came, and it came with a schedule, and it told me what to do on which days. And I am a rule follower and a recipe follower, and I felt like called to just, I have to follow the plan. And so I did, and I still ran a few days a week through that, but I completed the 8 weeks of PIO. And I fell in love. I fell in love with Chalene Johnson. I fell in love with the idea of a program, of somebody telling me what to do and not having to think about the particular exercises each day. And I saw results in my own strength and flexibility, and my lost inches on my core and my abdominals. So I was kind of hooked. And the following year, I used PIO to cross-train while I prepared for my marathon, excuse me, and I did complete a marathon and remained healthy this past spring. About a year ago now, my colleague and upline coach introduced me or suggested the opportunity for this Team Beachbody Coaching. And actually, my first experience after that invitation was to go through this coaching sneak peek that you all are going through right now. I have to say that initially I was intrigued. I think at the time in our life I was looking for something extra. We have 4 children, and our youngest son this past fall started kindergarten. And we always knew that when he went to kindergarten, I was supposed to go back to work more. And faced with that reality, I was like, I don't want to work more. I don't want to work more. I love what I do as a physical therapist, but it's hard. It's hard on me physically. It's hard. I have notes to do when I leave from work, and I just wanted to not work more. I wanted to work from home and have control of my own schedule. And so I was intrigued by the business opportunity for that matter. I think I have felt for a long time that I was called to do more to help people. And once I went through this coaching sneak peek and learned what there was to learn, at that point, I knew I was going to be in I didn't fully understand what it was going to mean. I was nervous, but I just had this strong feeling that this was the plan. This was what God was calling me to do in my life. And so I signed up as a coach last March. And I cannot even begin to tell you really what this means to me. I'll try, but it's evolving. And so I have a few thoughts that I want to share with all of you about what this coaching opportunity for me has meant personally, and excuse me, just to kind of put on your heart some of the thoughts that I want to share with you. You know, I think for me, the invitation was an opportunity to reflect that I knew I had been called to greatness. And if you're out there watching this and you have a feeling in your heart that you're called to do something more, then I would encourage you to pursue this particular amazing group of Team Insaniac. They will help you achieve greatness. And so that's the first thing that I wanted to say. You know, when you are presented with this opportunity for Team Beachbody coaching, it basically can fill two needs at the minimum for you. The first would be a financial need, and the second would be a personal need. So, for example, for myself, the opportunity that it's allowed me is to not have to go back to work full time when my youngest son went to school. They need me more than they did when they were younger almost. And so I am able to work from home 2 days a week, full time, really in the coaching business, and then as a physical therapist the other 3 days a week. I just recently, a big goal of mine was from the time our third son was in, he was a baby. I've been working for about 9 years on weekends doing part-time weekend work because the pay rate was higher. And that worked very well when our kids were younger, but the older they got, the harder it got for me, and I was missing activities and events on the weekends. So one of my big financial goals, and the reason I started coaching, was to be able to stop working on the weekends. And as of this past month, I was able to do that. And it's going to allow me to continue to grow my business and make my own schedule working from home. Now, my husband and I are a team. We have created Team NISIT, and he is a coach also. And we have larger goals for this business opportunity. We hope that Team NISIT is just going to grow as our own umbrella under Team Insaniac. And our large goal is to retire him from a career that he's very good at, but he is not fulfilled and doesn't feel like he's living his life in that profession with purpose and passion. So this business opportunity will, you will be rewarded directly by the number of people you help. And the more you give, the more you will be, truly the more you will be rewarded. So this business can fulfill a financial need for you, depending on how much work you are willing to put into it and how much you are willing to reach out and connect and build relationships and give to other people. So that's the first need that this coaching opportunity can fill for you. The second need, I think, is, for me, actually probably more important than the financial piece, and that's the personal piece. And as I mentioned earlier, I do feel like my husband and I are being called to do more and to give back. And this business, I don't know many others like it, they require 3 vital behaviors, and you'll learn about those as you go along here. The first vital behavior is that you should be proof that the products that you're going to be using as tools in your toolbox to help other people reach their goals, that you're using them and you're being proof that they work. So being proof the product worked is first. 2 is personal development. So continuing to work on yourself. And this is critical because working in a field where you are helping other people, you have to continually work on yourself. So that piece is going to be very critical, and it's a non-negotiable for me every day and for the people that I have helping on a daily basis. And then the third vital behavior is inviting, or else another way to put it would be sharing. So sharing with other people, like we are sharing with all of you this opportunity to come join us on this coaching experience. So the personal development piece for me over the last 10 months, it was not something that I did every day before. And it has been overwhelming how it has filled me up and lifted me up and really convicted me that we are being called, all of us, all of you, to live our life with greatness and with purpose and with passion. And if you have any desire in your heart, wherever you're at on your journey, and you may be in perfect fit, shape, and health, or you may not, you may not even feel that you are ready to motivate and inspire other people. And I guarantee you, if that's how you feel, you're wrong. Because when you start sharing what you're doing, people want to connect with other people on a human, personal level. And everyone in this group, everyone is capable of motivating and inspiring others if you will share what you're doing and be open and honest. And so for me, my personal development has convicted in me that I am made for greatness, that I am going to be a role model for my children, for my family, for my friends, that I'm going to give glory back to God for the gifts that I've been given, and I'm going to help others overcome excuses, get past the restrictions and the limitations that have held them back in their life, and we are going to walk this journey together. And so I know this has gone on a little longer. I apologize, but I really do feel like this is on my heart and I want to share it with all of you. This is why my husband and I became health and fitness coaches, to pay it forward and to help other people. It's why everyone in this group of Team Insaniac, it's why they're here, because they feel conviction and called to help pay it forward and to use the financial opportunity, the business opportunity to help them live a life of their design and to continue to work on being the best that they can possibly be. And so if this message has touched you in any way, please know that this team, this amazing team of men and women, will welcome you with open arms. We will be here to love you, to support you, to encourage you, and to lift you up. And I guarantee you will not regret the decision that you make to join us and become a Team Beachbody coach. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any questions, please ask, and have a great day.